Hello there. Welcome to the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. Yes, I haven't retired. I'm slightly retarded. Well, I'm a very un-PC person for the old age. The marvellous to come here to the show tonight. I haven't retired. I'm just working for Wandsworth Radio, more or less the same thing. And now we've got some contestants in the audience tonight. And did they do well? No, they didn't. Here's some music. No, there isn't any. Oh, yes, there is. Coming up soon, the Wandsworth Sunday Roast with not me.
Round for that.
Join Elliot Stewart and his special guest. Be there with your ears.
Okay, now, wow, I am very excited. So excited, I can't actually hide it.
Yes, it's Sunday. A whole day of sun. And a day just for you. Well, just for me on my little lonesome, because basically today... Wait, hang on, there's someone in the studio. What are you doing here? Who are you?
Hello!
I don't know who you... Why are you making monkey noise? Are you the Return of the Gorillas? Their album's coming out soon. Or Smooth and Terrell. We've mentioned them already. But what we need is someone who's vaguely connected to Smooth and Terrell.
Well, that would be me!
Hello! We've been blatantly plugging them
Joanne
since crazy.
Scott.
Hmm?
Me.
That's your name, is it? Well done.
Joanne Scott. Yes, I have says plug them, plug away with a Smooth and
Indeed.
Terrell.
And who is that
Wonderful.
next to you? 'Cause the monkey man.
Pluggery, plug, Peru. Smooth and Terrell, I will now plug to you. Hello, I'm Connor. How are
That's
you?
why we're going to get sued by the Mary Poppins franchise as well. Though it can't be worse than Mary Poppins 2. Seriously, the revenge. They are doing a second one. There is no need.
What is that like?
What? With the thing,
I like it.
angry makes me. It is that they're doing. They can't. They're going to remake this show, and make it funnier next year.
Michael Banks in 1910 would have been about 8. So by 1914, he would have been just old enough to pretend to enlist. So Michael Banks dies in the Somme, and Jane Banks knits a widow's weave.
Wow.
Yeah.
Factional entertainment. So that's
Sunday.
That's facts based on something that doesn't exist. But something that does exist is music. I believe it's very, very popular amongst young people, old people, people in between, and people like you and
All
me.
the people.
And
Yes,
the recently
all the-
deceased.
Yes, so if you are recently deceased, maybe come back from the dead and listen to this piece of executive music. I don't know what that means. For you, is that how you spell Nile? N-I. That's not how you spell Nile. It's confusing. The place in Egypt is not spelled. You said it was lovely though, and you can't spell his name right. Who was that?
That's Niall.
Niall, he's lovely.
Oh, Mr. Haran to me.
Horan.
Horan.
But-
Am I?
Horan.
Horan.
Sounds like whoring. Whatever verb that might be. Hello, someone's waving.
Yeah.
What? Who? When?
I
Hello?
don't know.
Can you up Joe's mic?
What?
On-air
I'm
discussion.
just trying to say it's time for shameless plug. That's right, where we shamelessly plug things a lot with this dodgy accent. I do apologise, Connor, for whatever
No, it's
accent this
alright,
might be.
it's alright.
No, my name is Shameless Plug, and we're here basically to shamelessly plug things. I don't know what a shameless plug is. Get that dog out of here! No!
I'm the shameless plug.
And it talks as well, which is like Men in Black, only
Nicole it,
not a
please.
racist thing, I'm glad to say. Now, hello, now, Joe.
Hello. Hi.
You do a comedy night.
Yes.
I've heard it's quite funny.
very
I've
good.
also heard the opposite. Prove the second one wrong and the first one right.
Well, you wouldn't have heard the opposite, to be honest with you. It's
I
very
did.
good fun. You didn't. You're lying. So it's called the King's Court of Comedy. It's on the second Wednesday of every month. So the next one being the 9th of November. And we have some amazing people on. And I will just tell you who they are.
Stand by. Write these
'Cause they
people's
are
names down.
Very, very good.
Here we go.
Very,
Here
very
we go.
good.
Ready?
Here we go. We have Sarah Mason, who is on here.
She's
doing
naughty
a
and she's
sketch.
on
She
here
is,
regularly.
she is.
Naughty
She's doing an
Sarah
old sketch,
Mason.
I think.
Yeah.
And then we have Valerio Macconi, who's a lovely
What, sounds
Italiano
painful.
man.
That sounds
He's
awful. I had a bit of
great.
that.
We've got Stella Graham, we've got Rusha Browning, Wayne Carter, and Pete Latham, the wonderful Pete Latham.
We also have
It
the
was fantastic.
adorable Joe Scott.
And the splendid Conor Darrall.
Oh, thank you.
They're just flirting with each other.
And
It's quite
called-
embarrassing
it's
being in a
at-
room like this.
I'm so sorry. It's
That's fine.
It's at Blessings Bar in Spitalfields. It starts at 8 o'clock. It costs you £5.
You've answered all the questions. I was going to say, what time is it on? 8. How much is it? A fiver. Where is it? Spitalfield. Spitalfield. So we know. But also, sometimes you are friends with Smooth and Terrell.
Yes.
Would you like to
I'm
hear a
always
song?
friends with them, not just sometimes.
Not much longer, because we're going to play their song again.
Yay!
And it
Which
could have
one
been
is
a
it?
lady.
Oh,
And
get
we
it
do
on.
have another one. Oh, yes, I'm getting it there. Don't tell me what to do. This is my bit of the show.
Uh-oh.
And this is going to be... Yes.
Dixie.
Let's calm down and listen to some all-time funk.
Let's do it.
If it's going to work, no, it's not working.
Say it.
Try that one. Now let's hear it again. It's all right. So that was Smooth and Terrell, and you're listening to Wandsworth Radio with me, Elliot Stewart, putting on his radio voice. That's right. And I hope you're enjoying the show, and if you are, what's wrong with you? And if you're not, what's wrong with you? But what I do know is our guest so far. So did you enjoy that song by Smooth and Terrell?
It was hip to the smooth.
Oh, blimey, you're on too loud, aren't you? Come down again, madam.
It was hip to the smooth.
I like that, hip to the smooth indeed. And Joe, hello Joe.
Hello.
That's your name, well done. And you win a special prize of answering my next question,
Yes.
which is, there's an album by Smooth and
Yes.
Terrell. What's it called?
It's called Crown Posada.
And what on earth does that mean?
It's a pub in Newcastle. The Crown Posada pub. It's rather beautiful, actually. It's a rather lovely old pub. It sells wonderful sort of craft beers, I believe, and stuff like that. It's really great. So it was named the Crown Posada, and one of the guys in the band named it that. And I want to say it was Andy Champion who plays bass.
Is that his
I think it was
name?
his idea.
That's
Andy
him playing the
Champion,
accordion in
yeah.
the background. If you can
Andy
hear that.
Champion.
Andy Champion, yeah.
He didn't get deed pulled or nothing. No, that's his
That's
actual
his name, Andy Champion. So there's Mike Porter who plays the keyboards, Andy Champion. There's
Andy Champion, like.
Lloyd Croft and Lloyd Wright. One plays I can't remember which is which. It's terrible. One plays the drums, one plays the guitar, and amazingly. And then there's Smooth, who's Jonathan Scott Watson.
Wow.
And John
Long
Terrell.
answer.
Yes,
Plug.
there
That
you
was a
go.
very
So
long
very long
answer to a
answer. I
question I
can't
never
help
gave.
it. I'm sorry.
Plug
Plug it up.
You're plugging a band on the radio who have nothing to do with David Bowie. Sorry, I just thought I'd do that.
Hello,
I
David Bowie.
I was going to try to decide what to dress up with as on Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, David Bowie. And I thought that would be cool. And everyone's like, no. I thought it'd be cool because he's a ghost now. No, but I mean, isn't that good? Because you don't have to do the scary thing. In America, they do Halloween and they dress up like they want to wear want to wear, like Willy Wonka or something like that.
This
But
is the
back
ghost
in
of
its
David Bowie
Hello.
giving you permission, Elliot.
Oh, thank you,
might
Dave.
dress up like me, my friend.
Thank you very much. I'm more of an Anthony Newley sounding Bowie, sort of 1960s laughing gnome version. Oh, blimey, what's that? I think it's Connor's growth on the side of his neck is speaking to us again.
That's the sound of the laughing gnome in my grave in Cheshire.
Okay, that's topical. There you
Don't
go.
have to do any more impressions. That's just too much pressure.
Oh, are you being stuck on nothing worse than, and they, Joe experiences this, of being like in some sort of impression sandwich, like the filling, as in just watching two people trying to how to impression each other, because I did by
I
Brucey,
love it.
which I did earlier on, and then he'll do one of his impressions, whatever it might be. I don't know who he could do.
Well, I wouldn't know, Elliot.
I can't do him either.
When
So
I
exactly,
first
and men
met
do this. I
Elliot
don't know if
Stewart.
ladies do this impression-y thing, or they very politely do it, and then later on say how awful they are.
I have a friend at work who can do accents as I can do accents, and
Very
we
good.
slip in and out of accents all the time. And whenever I ring, she's on reception, I ring her, and she'll say, "Hello, Joanne," and it's just really lovely. And we sort of swing through all these accents, and it makes me so happy. I feel like I've found a kindred spirit in Emily. I love it. It's great.
Do you know what her real voice sounds like?
Yes,
though?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Does
You
she
don't
have a
know.
real
She might be
voice?
faking her own voice.
She could be a voice changeling like me.
Yes, could be. And here is a jingle, and then there's going to be a sketch, I hope. It's the weather. Whether you like it or not, we have reached that point. Yes, that's right. It's sticking out like a sore thumb. We've reached that point now that it's time for, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Waheasel. Now, have you been tuning into it? Why? No, why haven't you been really tuning into it? Because it's something other than else. In fact, it's something I really, really like. Now, have you, our guests, Joe and Connor, who are putting their headphones on right now.
Yeah.
Howdy doody.
I've got to stop doing my radio voice. My radio voice is like this. Have you been? I've forgotten that you've been in.
Yes.
You have. Have you both been in?
Yes, we have. Yeah.
It was a very, very passionately erotic version of The Archers.
That's
how I remember
That's
it.
how Gaz likes to. Gaz
It
is
was
short
really
for
good
something. I
fun.
can't say what it's short for. But this is, I think, possibly. No, it isn't. I don't know. I've not heard the end. I'm in this, but I haven't heard the end of it. And you're never going to hear the end of it. And my wife absolutely loathes it with a passion.
Oh.
But also, she doesn't like this either. And basically, this is part 4 of Dr. Waheasel, his current adventure.
Oh,
Enjoy
yeah.
it if you can.
Dr. Hazel.
Well, that was quite impressive and possibly. So I'm saying, what can we do with the bounds of radio to break it?
Coming up next.
Well, actually, what we are trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that possibly is almost, but not quite, the end of the show. I want to thank, and I will thank the amazing Joe and their fantastically superb Connor for coming along and reading my stuff and doing their magic with humour. It's
Ladies and
amazing.
gentlemen.
I'll give them little clappy noises.
Stewart.
Wow, thank you so
Elliot
much
Stewart
for
with
bringing
your
my
awesome.
stuff to life
Thank you for
and everything,
writing
and
this
being my life to stuff to my life and being my life to stuff and stuffing like a bear. I always weird those empty husks of bear that you can get stuffed in shops. What? Pardon? Hello, yes. Oh, it's Connor's. Connor.
Hello.
No, I'm talking.
Randy.
Well, I was trying to talk to Connor, but I'm talking to the lump on the side of his neck. You're
Randy.
talking again. I wanted to say thank you very much again to Joe. I pointed at Joe, but I meant to point at Connor. No, the other way around. You're Joe, aren't
Yes,
you?
yes, it's me.
And that's Connor.
I'm so confused.
I know, we've been
Yeah.
together for ages. You should know who each other are by now.
I know.
Surely. Yes,
Well, we
now.
know who each other are.
It's
That's
very
the
good.
joy of life.
It is. It's very, very cool.
Thank you for having us,
person.
Elliot.
That's all right. It's good. It's great. Now you're going to be back in about 2 weeks'
Yes.
time.
That's right.
And next week I've got like some 2 fantastic mystery guests. Not mystery. I've just forgotten who's coming. If you have been tuning in, I do
I
apologise. I
can't
think
believe
Melissa's
it.
going to be there,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and a star
Another
guest,
person.
and yet more exciting bits of Dr. Wahizel, and yet more stuff of Harry Harrison. Harry Harrison is hairy, possibly somewhere once. No, but basically, I'm now going to leave you with a band that you may or may not know about. I'm not sure. They're fairly good, and they're fairly called the Beatles. So my coach has turned into a pumpkin. Here is, and possibly was, the Beatles. Cheerio, Joe.
Bye.
Cheerio,
Bye,
Scott.
Elliot.
No, not Scott. Perio. Go away.
Keep listening.
Bye, Conor.
Yeah, keep listening.
Bye, Elliot.